Welcome to 10-Minute Film School. Today we're going to learn how to make some peanut butter fly with some effects editing in Adobe After Effects. Stay tuned if you're here live for the Q&A afterward. But let's jump right in to the edit. There we go. Okay, so if you remember, I'm working on this short film where I'm a wizard and I'm manipulating objects. I'm making things fly and I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's the story I'm telling in this short film. And what we're going to be looking at is this one effect shot. I'm going to edit this live. I have 9 minutes left. I'm going to make this shot happen with some blue screen. But I'm going to make this peanut butter fly in this shot right here. And before we edit the shot, we need to understand what the shot is. So we got to put on the director's hat and look at, I've made jelly fly. That's the first action. I go, whoop, and jelly flies over. In this locked off shot, jelly lifts and flies toward us. So as a director, I'm thinking, I need to make peanut butter fly. How do I make that shot different? As a director, I'm always thinking variation. So I thought, why not have the camera move and have the peanut butter fly with us? Cool. So now I have to take off the director's hat and put on the visual effects supervisor hat and think, how do I do that? So I'm thinking, if I turn this off, if we jump over to this shot of the peanut butter flying, I filmed a plate flying through my kitchen, and we'll put the peanut butter jar on top of that. One big problem is that, I don't want to have, if I had the peanut butter lift off this countertop here, if it lifted off and flew toward us, super difficult. So how do you get around that? In the shot before I have the peanut butter fly in, kind of like a callback to, Star Wars, Star Destroyer flying over the camera. And that just means in this shot, we can have peanut butter flying at us. So let's edit this thing live. The way I filmed it, phone through my kitchen like this. And then I filmed, I'll make this clear. I filmed peanut butter dangling on a string, a jar of peanut butter on a fishing line like this. And the reason I like to film these elements is because this little jiggle here, you feel that when it's moving in the shot. If I were to use a picture, it would look locked off and still you wouldn't quite get that live action element. So let's edit this thing. I basically just need to have this peanut butter jar flying on this background plate. That's it. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to garbage matte this thing. I don't need the sound effects. Let's do this. And I'm going to grab an effect called key light. And we're just going to grab this blue. Okay. And you can see there's kind of some like crud around it. So I'm going to hop over to screen matte and I'm just going to push these values. Yeah, you can see that black. I want this black to be pure black. There we go. And we'll get the whites down. Looks good. Okay, now we're going to lock this effect in. There we go. Peanut butter is keyed. Now, when I'm doing effects, I always think, what's the ugliest thing I can see? The ugliest thing I can see here is that there's blue all around this jar. Okay, let's get rid of that. There's an effect called, keying. Yeah, you can do key cleaner. No, not key. Spill suppressor. There we go. And we go to ultra and we grab the blue. And that should just tell this to kick the blue out. Yeah. So it kind of suppresses that blue. That's looking better. Now, I want to soften up this key here. So I'm going to make it a little bit softer. The edges, it's a little too soft. So when you're effect editing, you kind of just have to figure things out as you go. So let's just look at, let's see how it's looking. That's already pretty good. It looks like a peanut butter jar is flying with the camera. And you can see how that little wiggle brings it to life. There's a couple things I'm going to do to massage the beginning and the end of the cut. But that's a good place to start. Given that this hangs out here, I can probably get rid of that string. That's looking pretty good already. Actually, you know what we can do? There's a cool effect called Refine Soft Matte. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Okay. We'll bring that down. I don't want to do edge details. I just want to decontaminate the edge colors. It's not quite good. Okay, I don't want to get too fussy given the time limit. Let's not refine it right now. Let's think of the big things. It's looking pretty good. But okay, let's bring this in. So here's our live shot. So let's see how it looks in the edit here. So peanut butter. not bad. I'll color match everything after. One thing I want to do is that this is kind of coming in from top down and soaring over. So I do want to carry a little bit of that motion through. So let's grab the peanut butter and we'll just keyframe the position here and maybe have it settle there. And off the start, I'm just going to have it a little bit higher and a little bit left to right. And we'll ease into this frame here. So let's see. Yeah. That's pretty cool. See that little dip? Watch what happens in the edit. Oh yeah. See that? Over the camera, dip down. You kind of feel that motion carry. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's a little abrupt. I'll ease it a bit. Oh yeah, we want like 1.5 seconds. Okay, let's try that. So, oh, that's pretty good. Now the end cut here, it's a really left to right movement. So and it's drifting off the opposite direction. So I think at the end of the shot, oh, it's a really fast shot, isn't it? Okay, it'll settle here. And at the end, we'll do kind of a similar thing where we key this. And at the end of the shot, we'll key it a little more this way. So it takes off left to right. Yeah. Let's keep the motion going over the frame. In, down. That was a little strange. It's a little low, isn't it? Okay, let's grab these two keyframes and move them up. I don't want to get too fussy. And we'll ease out of this one, maybe. Let's do a little easy ease on this. Okay, I got 2 minutes. We're almost there. So down, yep. Oh, did you feel that? I get excited about these things. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I think I want to match the visual height of it. It's a little low in this shot. So let's drift it up maybe here. Let's grab these last two keyframes and get them up. That's maybe a little too much. Yeah, let's just set it higher. A little higher here. I would maybe want to play with scale, but we don't have the time. Okay, let's go to the edit. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to accomplish this in 10 minutes. That's a little deliberate. I don't like that. Let's make it not as like, and a little more soft. Down and yeah. I'm feeling that. Okay. Let's drift a little more to the right and we'll be good to go for this edit. Okay. Cool. Down and oh, that's a little much. I might play with the scale, but we don't have the time. Got 30 seconds left. Okay, this is feeling pretty good. I think that's it. Key and then massage to link up. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. What do we think? We made peanut butter fly. I got to color correct it to match, but we're pretty good. That's feeling good. Okay, we did it. 10 minutes. We made peanut butter fly, effects editing. I hope you enjoyed that. Stick around for the Q&A. But thank you so much. I'll see you next week.